Is that who I think it is?
I think so.
Why is Death on the train?
How do you know it's a he?
Death is always a guy.
Always.
I think so.
But he's wearing a dress.
Or is it a moo-moo?
Robe. It's a robe. Guys can wear robes.
After a shower.
If there's some type of judge.
Death is like a judge.
True, I see what you mean.
A justice of the peace.
A justice of resting.
Nice one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So what's Death doing here?
He's got a client, I guess.
One of us?
No, he's probably on his way somewhere.
But why is Death taking the train?
His winged horse of death didn't have the guts to go there. Get it? It's a skeleton horse. No guts!
Please don't explain the joke. It's not funny when you have to explain it.
Geez, I'll just let Mitch make all the jokes then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Death taking the train doesn't make any sense. Doesn't that take too long? Wouldn't Death be in more of a hurry?
Maybe not. Modern day medicine is keeping people alive much longer. So maybe he's not in such a hurry anymore.
Or maybe he's on a tight budget like the rest of us. Bad economy has affected us living and the dead.
I like Mitch's theory better.
Of course you do.
Mitch has a point. People aren't dying as often or as quick as they used to. Modern medicine is keeping people alive for years beyond what normally would kill them.
So death saves money and takes the train.
And he's being very environmentally aware. Trains burn much less energy than planes and cars, so Death is doing his part to save the Earth.
Wait, won't death like pollution though?
Not necessarily. Maybe he likes the natural order of things. Maybe he's doing what he can to offset the balance that people offset through technological advancements.
Well said.
Thank you.
I wonder where Death takes people.
To the HE double hockey stick place down below?
What if they're good?
Heaven.
Isn't that an angel then?
We're all assuming there's a heaven.
I'd like to think there is.
Yeah, it's better that way. Knowing you go someplace good if you've been good, and someplace bad if you've been bad.
Who decides what is good and what is bad?
God.
What if you don't believe in God?
That's okay. God still believes in you.
I'd feel a whole lot better facing death if I knew for sure.
Just the fact that Death is sitting here across from us gives me hope that there is something more beyond this life.
Wow! Who would have thought seeing hope would make you feel hopeful? That's some serious optimism you got there, Mitch.
I wonder if Death would talk to us. I'd like to ask him about these things. Life after death, good versus evil.
He doesn't look like much of a talker to me. Besides, what if he speaks Latin or Ewok or something?
Ewok?
I'm just making a point that maybe he's from somewhere else.
I'd go with Latin over Ewok.
Maybe he has a universal translator that helps him understand all languages.
That would make sense.
No, it doesn't. None of this does. Doesn't it strike you guys weird that we have never seen death before?
True. I've never seen him before.
You don't think that means
What happened to Miss Optimism?
she jumped the train?
Should we warn the conductor? We could get off at the next station.
Or maybe we should face death head on, without fear.
What happened?
It's like she couldn't breathe. Like the air around her is deadly.
What happened? Did he talk you to death? Death got your tongue?
Not funny, Mel.
Jeez, my joke that
Oh,
bad?
let's just say they bore me to death.
Funny?
Jealous?
No.
Remind me not to do that again.
What did he do to you?
Nothing directly, I don't think. It's like the air around him was deadly.
Maybe Dad farted or something.
Care to go see?
No, I'm good, thank you. What are we gonna do?
How far is the next station? We could get ready to get off.
Wait, what if we are already dead and Death is the conductor?
Let's just test that theory at the next station and get ready to get off.
You all can get off if you want. I have someplace to be and I can't be late.
What if Death is here for you, though? Then you won't make it anyway.
But if he's not here for us, then we waste a whole lot of time by getting off.
I think I'd rather gamble with being late than dead.
Here's the next station. I'm going.
Wait until the train stops, idiot!
I'm not dead, am I?
Afraid not. Whoa. Come on, Mitch, please.
I can't. It's my kid's birthday party. She's depending on me. I have to be there.
All right, Mitch, take care of yourself.
I will. So, Death, what's it going to be?
Really going all out, eh?
Sorry.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Really doing the whole thing.
Beg your pardon.
The English thing, going all out. Hey, I don't blame you.
You don't blame me for what?
Going all out. The accent, the get up. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
It's not meant to be convincing at all.
Hey, you know what? My agent tells me just go in there and be yourself. No need to put on a show, no need to put on a performance. But let's face it, these people have no imagination. You gotta hand it to them on a silver platter. Hey, I don't blame you at all.
You think my accent is phony?
Well, you're no Peter O'Toole, but I suppose it's okay.
Yes, well, of course. But would you believe I really am English?
Yeah, right.
Quite serious. I am English.
Sure you are.
You don't believe me?
Hey, I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to get into character. I understand. It's convincing, really.
It's not meant to be convincing at all.
Oh, at all. That's good. That's good. The way you combine those words as if it was one. That sounds real English. Try to fit that one in there a few times.
Fit that in?
Yeah, and then maybe when you come, you can say, "Jolly old chap, sorry, the tube was quite chaotic this morning."
Why on earth would I say that?
And then when you leave, you could be like, "I'm sorry, could you direct me to the WC?"
I don't think that's necessary at all.
Oh, that at all, you got it. That's on the money.
There's no reason why it shouldn't be on the money. I've been saying it my entire life.
Oh, a method actor? That's awesome. Don't get in your trance. You are British. You are British. Jolly old chap. Sicily, take out the rubbish. Hey, get go for a game of cricket, old pal?
In the first place, I don't play cricket. In the second place, I am English. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but before I go in, I need to do a spot of reading. And to do that little feat, I need some silent meditation. Now, I don't mean to be rude, but you should do whatever it is you do for your own preparation.
Okay, don't get your knickers in an uproar. I hear you.
Thank you.
Not at all. So you're next in the queue?
Yes, very astute. I am the next. They said they'll be taking a short recess and will be returning promptly.
A recess? A short recess? Well, that really burns my bum.
I'm sorry. I just don't...
A recess? Don't they know we have a schedule to keep?
Please, we are talking here about our colleagues, and to do so is most unprofessional. Now, I think I know what you're trying to do.
You're right.
But
You're right. These are our colleagues. It's a very sensitive business. One false move and you're out for good. You're on the list.
yes, well, listen, I don't mean to be rude, but like I said again, it's time for me to go into my trance, so to speak, and I really do need some peace and quiet. So thank you very much.
All right, you don't need to hit me over the head with it.
What a relief.
One more thing. That get-up, where did you get it? Did you rent it or something? Is that an English hunting jacket?
Get up.
Yeah. Is that ivory buttons? Where did you get that?
It is not an English jacket. It's an Austrian riding jacket. Interestingly, I didn't wear it with keeping in mind that I'd appear more English. Now, sir, if you'll excuse me.
String.
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 Excuse me.
String.
What do you mean?
Stream followed.
Oh, bully for me.
What's your name?
Name? Good God, name?
Yeah, name, nomen, moniker. What's your name?
Are you saying your name is Streamfallow?
Bing, survey says. Good answer, good answer.
Well, that is very unique.
To tell you the truth, Stringfellow's not my real name. It's kind of this character I play. You know, I pretend my parents were this hippie flower child, one with nature and earth, and they named me Stringfellow. It's kind of a conversation piece. It works well.
Yes, very well.
My real name is Polish and has no vowels. So, your name?
Yeah, Willa Devonshire at your service.
Get out! Like that's your real name?
I have no reason to fib.
Willa Devonshire! That even sounds British. I should leave right now.
Well, if you must.
Willa Devonshire, Lady Devonshire of York. Devonshire, Willa Devonshire. Bond, James Bond, Martini. Bond girl, word association.
Look, creek.
Stream.
Stream, yes. I've really been trying to be very respectful towards you, and you seem to be distracting me from this. So I really need to get into my trance right now. So if you please.
Are you a knight?
Are you asking me if I've been knighted?
Yeah, you a knight. That would be so cool.
No, I am not a knight. I am not royalty. I do not have a title. Being knighted is not such a widespread occurrence. There are many everyday, regular English girls in the world, and I just happen to be one of them.
Okay. Not the choice I would have made. I would have gone with the knight thing. I think it would have been more of a grabber. People would remember that, you know? They would have written on the corner of the resume, Knight has been knighted. Oh, remember that one girl? Oh, the knight? Yeah. But I get what you're trying to do. You're playing the more subtle look. That's fine. I get it.
My, this is a long recess, isn't it?
You know you gotta be naked in this thing, right?
Naked?
Oh, yeah. Fully nude. My agent told me.
Well, I shall keep that in mind.
Yep, he read me the description. Looking for one Brit willing to be nude. You gotta be nude today, in fact. An important element of the play.
Strangely, my agent said nothing about that.
I used to have an agent like that, wouldn't give you the straight dope. You know, you'd show up to an audition and they'd be like, drop him, fella. Whoa!
Creek?
Stream.
Stream, yes. Like I said a million times, I've been trying to be respectful towards you, but I really need to get into my trance right now, so please, I just don't think...
Don't think it's fair? Don't think it's fair like you've conquered every third world country on the globe fair?
What? I've only had the occurrence of conquering or being conquered, and that was only one time, and it was at parochial school, and I failed miserably, so I don't think...
Don't think you could just come in here and raise our taxes? Tax our tea?
Tax? What?
We will fight you over land, we will fight you over
That's
sea!
very clever!
Oh, eat my shorts, Devonshire!
Devonshire!
Oh, you're so pompous!
Oh, that's not necessary at all!
You think at all, I'm Willa Devonshire, na-na-na-na-boo-boo, ha-ha-ha-ha!
Look, that's quite enough!
Oh, give me a break, Devonshire!
Willa Devonshire? Devonshire! It's Devonshire, you cretin!
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh.
Nasty lady, eh? Trying to pull herself off like she's a Brit, but I knew from the moment she didn't have the refinement to pull it off. Stream follows the name.
That's too bad. She had the right look.
Well, I'm here now.
Very good. I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Not a problem at all.
Daydreamer, sitting on the sea, soaking up the sun. He is a real lover of making up the past and feeling up his girl like he's never felt a figure before. A jaw dropper looks good when he walks. He's the subject of the talk. He would be hard to chase, but good to catch, and he would change the world with his hands behind his back. Oh. Well, you can find him sitting on your doorstep, waiting for the surprise, and it will feel like he's been there for hours, and I can tell that he'll be there for life.
Oh, thank you.
Nice weather we are having.
Yes. Well, you may sit down if you like.
You've got to be the stunningest girl I've ever seen. Honest. I had my eyes on you since yesterday.
Yesterday?
Didn't know someone was bowled over by those pigeon lamps of yours. Did you now, honeysuckle?
Well, whoever you are, you must remember that I am a lady. I asked you to sit down. But if that invitation must constitute me your honeysuckle, consider it withdrawn.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. You know, there are so many girls sitting around the park, but of course you don't know.
Stop! Abandon the subject, please. Of course I know.
Right.
Now, tell me about these common people. Passing and crowding along each way, these parts. Where are they going? Why do they hurry so? Are they happy?
It is very interesting to observe them. Some are going to supper and some to other places. One can't help but wonder what their histories are.
Yes. fascinating they seem to me, rushing about with their petty little dreams and their common worries. I come to sit here because here only can I be near the great, common, throbbing heart of humanity. My part in life is cast where its beating is never felt. Can you surmise why I spoke to you, Mr.
Parkinstacker. And you are?
No, you would recognize it immediately. It's very difficult to keep one's names out of the newspapers, or even one's portrait. This hat and this scarf is the only protection I have. They provide me with an incog. You should have seen the chauffeur staring when he thought I didn't see. Candidly, there are 5 or 6 names that belong in the Holy of the Holies, and mine, by the accident of birth, is one of them. Now, I spoke to you, Mr. Stackenpotter,
Parkinstacker.
Parkenstacker, because I wanted to talk, for once, with the real man, with the normal man, one who's unspoiled by the despicable gloss of wealth and supposed social. Oh, you have no idea how weary I am of it all. Money, 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 and of those men who surround me, dancing about like little marionettes, all cut from the same pattern. I am sick of society, of pleasures, of jewels, of travels of all kinds.
You know, I always think that having money could be a good thing.
Well, a competence is to be desired, certainly. But when you have so many millions, it's the monotony of it all that calls. Drives, dinners, suppers, followed by balls, followed, of course, by more dinners and suppers, all with the extravagant gilding of wealth over it all. Sometimes, the very tinkling of ice in my champagne glass nearly drives me mad.
You know, I like to read up about the rituals and habits of the elite class. I consider myself to be a bit of a connoisseur on the subject. And I like to have my facts right. I was under the impression that champagne is cooled by the bottle and not by placing ice in the glass.
Oh, you must know that we of the non-useful class depend for our amusement upon departure from precedent.
Oh,
Just now, it is a fad to put ice in champagne. The idea was originated by a visiting Prince of Persia while dining at the Waldorf. It would soon give way to some other whim. Just as, the other day, while having dinner at Madison Avenue, a green kid glove was placed by the plate of each guest to be put on and used while eating olives.
I've always been wanting to be part of the rituals of the elite class, or at least witness firsthand.
We are drawn to that which we do not understand.
I guess so.
You know, for my part, I have always thought, were I to ever love a man, he would be one for lowly station, one who's a worker and not a drone. But doubtless, the claims of caste and wealth will prove stronger than my inclinations. Why, just now, I am besieged by 2 suitors. One is the Grand Duke of a German principality, who has had or has a wife somewhere, driven mad by his intemperance and cruelty. And the other is an English marquis, so cold and mercenary that I would prefer the diabolical nature of the Duke. But why am I telling you these things, Mr. Packenbacker?
Parkinstacker.
Of course.
I don't know why you should bare your soul to a common man like me. But I can't tell you how much I appreciate your confidence.
Well, if you don't mind my asking, what is your line of business?
A very humble one. But I wish to rise in the world someday.
You have aspirations?
Oh yes! There's so much I want to do in my life.
I admire your enthusiasm. I, for myself, have very little to be enthused by, burdened as I am by the constant pleasures and diversions of my class.
I see. Did you mean it before when you said that you can love a man of lowly station?
Indeed, I did, but I said might.
Why only might?
Well, there is the Grand Duke and the Marquis to think of, you know.
But you said it yourself. They are so cold.
Well, I'm sure you understand when I tell you that there are certain expectations of a young lady in my position. Members of my family would be so disappointed were I to marry a commoner, as we like to call them. There would be such a scandal. All the magazines would remark upon it, and I might even be cut off from the family fortune. And yet, no calling could be too great. With the man I love, all that I wish him to be.
I work in a restaurant.
Not as a waiter. I mean, labor is noble, but personal attendance, you know, valet.
No, not a waiter. I'm a cashier in that restaurant over there.
That restaurant?
Yeah, that one right there.
Are you sure that restaurant?
Very sure, that one.
That one?
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what happened?
I'm late for an engagement.
An engagement?
Yes.
A dinner or something?
Yes.
Will I see you again?
I don't know. The whim may not seize me again. I must hurry. There is a supper followed by a ball and the usual rounds. I'm sure you noticed an automobile at the upper corner of the park as you came in. The one with the white body.
And the Red Riding Gear?
Yes, I always come in that. Pierre waits for me there. He supposes me to be shopping at the department store across the square. Conceive of the bondage of the life, wherein one must lie to even one's chauffeurs. Good night.
Mary Jane Parker, what on earth are you doing out here? Don't you know what time it is?
To whom are you speaking?
To whom am I? To you. Who do you think, you ninny?
I'm sure you have me confused with someone else.
Confused? Mary Jane Parker, your shift started 15 minutes ago. Mr. Witherspoon's in a rage. This is the third time this month you've been late. If you don't get into uniform and get over there right now, he's going to cut you loose for good.
I don't know who you're talking to. Mr. Packenbacker.
Parkenstacker.
Yes, Parkenstacker.
Parkenstacker? As
Yes.
in the Parkenstackers? From the society pages?
The society pages?
If only I were that fortunate.
You must excuse me. My chauffeur is waiting.
Chauffeur? What kind of crazy airs are you putting on here, Mary? You don't have a chauffeur. You've never had a chauffeur. You don't even own an automobile.
I do so.
Since when?
Since... Oh, get away from me. I don't know you.
Don't know me. You've been drinking. I'm going to tell you.
Wait, you forgot your book.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes, Henry.
I don't mean to intrude, but your dinner reservations, shall I cancel or...
No, I'm coming. Make it dinner for one. For tonight.
that just the way you look. Hey Michelle, I just wanted to let you know that someone else has stolen my heart. And now another girl has got your eye. That doesn't mean I don't think of you. I'm just hoping that she'll treat you right. Do you remember how we walked the street to the beat, hand in hand, you and me? Smiling faces, so in love, hoping that they all could see that we belong together, you and me against the world. But we found out the hard way, guess it wasn't meant to be. Now it's you and her I see. It's just a silly dream. Hey Michelle, do you remember?
Thank you again.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.